Okay, dokes. All right, so now that I guess the hype has died down, and not many people are talking about it. I really wanna this. So I was talking to a friend of mine. Right. This was kind of like what you had just had a conversation about, um, good situation and what 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 kind of has to do now. Um, that's not going to be easy. And my friend was telling me because my friend was telling me how he was about how he gets out. Yes, but stuff gets his stuff rap about. Like his lyrics are very like the word isn't gospel, right? But it's very like prophetic, like scripture like. Like I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I've been listening to Ghetts for like the fact that he basically had an album, well, two albums, He had one called Ghetts Gospel and then Ghetts Gospel 2, I believe. Um Ghetts kind of been this type of he kind of had this way about him. So I'm not surprised. So my friend was like, yeah, like, like the stuff Ghetts says, it's really like it's deep and like his last two albums have been like, they've gone in like a different direction where he's like prophesizing stuff almost. Like it's just really like he's and he kind of mentioned how the whole Esco spirit, I've been what did Ghetts say again? So I've been taken over by Esco spirit or something like that basically. But pretty much like he's almost like speaking like in spirits and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, listen. Ghetts is definitely like tapped. Anytime he raps, he's doing his thing, right? Seeing whatever. It's like he's tapped into like another source, basically, right? So my thing was, I was saying that you know what? Hold on. So I was saying how I believe, right? I was saying I believe that Ghetts' next move to me, he's gonna have to, because he's already going in this direction anyway, So Ghetts' next move to me is almost like he needs to obviously he'll be, in jail or whatever. But he's gonna want to start like, I don't want to use the word preaching, right? But appealing more to the kids, obviously because they're gonna use Ghetts now. He's always pleaded guilty and so forth, and they're gonna wanna tend to do this and community service this or whatever. I was mentioning to my friend that he needs to almost like he needs to become like a pastor, like, where this is his next stage, this is his redemption arc. His next stage is, bro, like really start going into that whole preach to the kids and pastor, because he's getting older anyway, right? His lyrics are really touching on that. It's very, his lyrics are very like, again, scripture like almost, I just believe Ghetts to just delve into the whole, if you want to, whatever you want to call it, if you want to call it a spirit, like spirit realm type thing, but it really depends on your religion. Other people are going to be like, oh, it needs to be Christianity. Other might say, oh no, it's Islam. Other might say, I don't know, Hindu. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to him, I guess that is it. But I did want to say, even before I started, which I completely forgot now, I wanted to say rest in peace. That's what I wanted to say. First, I want to say, I think it's on the camera, so I do want to state that rest in peace. I could easily edit and put this in the beginning, but no, I'm gonna leave it like this. First, I want to say rest in peace. Even before I started talking about Ghetts, I wanted to say that. But yeah, so I think that is it. To me, that is Ghetts' next really is talking, start preaching. Really, I don't know if I want to say the word, but that's basically what it is. Because it just makes sense for that to be Ghetts' next pivot. Is stuff like that. Because my friend was saying how, it's almost like the devil, they basically got Ghetts, and the demons finally got him when it was at his top, when it was at his highest. Demons got the best of him. Something like that. I'm like, yeah, yes and no. I guess that is that. There's evidence of Ghetts doing stuff like tell us basically that he's always been spiritual, but now it's really kind of taken over in a way. He's not been talking too much, negative. Well, I don't say negative, like street stuff. Too much like that. A lot of his music is really deep, got a lot of meaning now. Many people can relate. Disappointed and there's disappointed, and I'm like, a lot of people look in the mirror. Very easy for you to basically demonize someone for making a mistake, which is a horrendous one. Someone that's actually lost their life. It's an horrendous one, but you have to look in the mirror, man. Like, obviously, all the respect to trash. This is why, I'm gonna say yes. Rest in peace to the young man, 100%. Again, first feature. So please, do excuse me. First feature. A lot of us aren't still doing nonsenses. A lot of us are still doing nonsense, man. Come on, man. In this life, we're doing nonsense. People will be like, oh, it's not bad, okay. Just tell that to the Most High. I don't even want to hear it. Tell it to the Most High. Definitely saying, Ghetts, what you've done with me was crazy, and I don't need to tell you, what's wrong. Right? And it's a mistake that you wish you could. I kind of take back, but again, I don't want to go too deep into, that topic there of people being hypocrites. Oh, this and I'm disappointed or whatever. Mate, you're still doing nonsense in your life. What are you talking about, bro? You're still doing nonsenses that you're not fixing yet. You're still doing these bad habits, but you want to talk about somebody, bro. So forget about music and so forth, because that's what even me, I'm thinking to myself, he might have to just like, almost like forget about the music thing. I know it sounds crazy, but not all the way, right? But him coming out, like, you know, he's gonna have something to talk about, obviously, right? But again, the stage a person is at in life is very important. You know, how you move forward. And him, I'm thinking, is it beneficial for him to be moving forward by, you know, just doing music, or is it that time to really like talk about, like to kind of like talk and I guess quote unquote preach? But we'll end it there, and catch you on the next one. This is the Couriers Network.